What's going on, people? Myke C-Town here with a different kind of video for you guys. One that I've been thinking about doing for a while. I just never got around to it. But yeah, I want to comment on y'all's comments. I rarely go into the comment section except for maybe the first like 24 hours that one of our videos is up. But I always see some ridiculous shit in there that I want to expound on. So yeah, I'm gonna fucking do that now. Some of y'all may like this, some of y'all might not. Either way, it's my channel. I'm gonna do what I want, so let's get into it. So all the comments that I'm gonna be commenting on today are from the most recent Dead End Hip Hop review, which is the Brockhampton Saturation 3 review. Don Breezy, before I even watch this video, I know Ken's gonna say some dumbass shit trying to be sophisticated, and Rod's gonna have at least one stupid ass ill-informed question. Well, that's just mean. You know, like, why is that necessary, guys? Like, I really don't understand coming onto somebody else's page just to say something shitty. I can see if that person instigated it, but you're being mean just because they say some things that you don't particularly care for. That's just, I don't know, man. That's just shitty, man. You need to learn some manners, Don Breezy. Adam Jamie, FIFO influenced me not to take him seriously with that hat. You judge people's opinions based on how they wear their hat. Like, that makes sense to you. Do you also enjoy food based on how closely it resembles the shape of your favorite continent? Like, that makes no fucking sense. And the funny part about this whole thing is you expect us to take your opinion seriously. Lamarco18 says, FIFO got the worst facial hair on YouTube. Again, why? Why is a dude who's never met FIFO, isn't friends with FIFO, isn't fucking FIFO, and didn't give birth to FIFO concerned with FIFO's facial hair? What the fuck does that have to do with the album review? Brandon Lester says, the fuck? How do you click on a video and decide to inflict your judgment upon these people's appearance when it's a hip-hop album review channel? It's supposed to be about the music. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Brandon. It's always interesting to me to go into the comment section of our videos and see people actually having conversations about the music and about, you know, the things that we've said. But when it's full of just dumb shit like the past two comments, it just shows how shitty and boring most rap fans are these days. Ooh, this is a long one. Thomas Ruckett. Honestly, I don't think Brockhampton is going to or should resound with anyone not under maybe 25 years old. All of these themes, personalities, messages, aesthetics are all related to the experiences of being young in the 21st century. It's like showing gangster rap to a 70-year-old dude. They just aren't going to understand it. Just look at all the millennial reviewers, reactors, Sean C, Tabby, Fantano. They love it. They get it. I totally see how saturation would be lost on people, and it's totally different from the rap standards of yesteryear. Kind of like Lil Uzi, Lil Pump Wave, but actually creative and on top of their game. Woo! Woo! That was a mouthful, boy. I haven't watched many of Sean C's reviews, although I like him. I don't know who Tabby is, but I'm glad they enjoyed the album. Although your comment about they get it is just ridiculous. There's nothing to get. It's not like this is this super complex, like overly detailed philosophical album with all kinds of nuances that your average listener might just not get. It's a fucking rap album that some people enjoy and some people don't. This "you're too old to get it" argument, that's also dumb, and it really just translates into I like it and I think that my opinion is supposed to mesh with everybody else's opinion, and when my opinion does not mesh with somebody else's opinion, therefore something must be wrong, and I have to think of a reason why, because it can't simply be that we have different tastes. We've enjoyed many albums made by younger people, and I'm not about to sit here and entertain this by naming them off. Do your Googles. And Fantano is over 30, so he's hardly a millennial, so stop it. And speaking of Fantano, Cassidy Hopkins says, chalking up Brockhampton's success to Fantano and, quote, marketing skills is pretty short-sighted. Yeah, Fantano had a big role, but ultimately their talent and incredible set of records got them all this success. So, Cassidy, let's analyze what I actually said. I said Fantano mentioned loving them, which influenced a bunch of people to check him out. They liked it, and it spread. That's what I said. I didn't say that it was all just Fantano and marketing skills. So please stop letting your extreme fandom prevent you from listening to what people are actually saying. Faman said, Myke spitting truth. These new artists that are blowing up owe a hell of a lot to Fantano. Internet young kids love the melon, so the Brockhampton hype was the perfect storm. See, this guy gets it. It's so odd to me how so many people can hear someone say something clear as day, but then some of them will hear something completely different. Like, it's like a half hear something, or they just make something up, so they'll have something to argue about, as opposed to processing the point made, stating a disagreement, and moving the fuck on. Oliver Everson said, How Myke not... He writes like a fucking caveman. How Myke not like Boogie? That song sounds exactly like Ain't It Funny. Except for the fact that it sounds absolutely nothing like Ain't It Funny. Brian Iniguez, I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name, he says, Beezy frustrates me so much. He's constantly got the least to say on each review, but he brings interesting perspectives, so I'm always left wanting more input, especially since he's the only one in the crew that can offer a producer's perspective. Speak up more, Beezy. Dude, I agree with you 100%. We say the same shit to this man. Beezy definitely needs to talk more. And aside from presenting interesting perspectives, he has got to be the most underground and unintentionally hilarious dude that I know. So speak up, Beezy. Open your goddamn mouth with your bitch ass. Alex Fidesz Palacios. Are you crazy? Boggy and Zipper are bangers! Yes, we're clearly crazy because we didn't enjoy the song you liked. I mean, obviously. Alex also says, I think y'all expected more traditional hip-hop things. They are not traditional, but they are great. How does this make a single drop of sense considering we've listened to the past 2 saturations and neither one of them were traditional hip-hop? And by the way, stop liking your own comments. That shit's fucking weird. It's like jerking off in public, unless you're really into that type of thing. But I think it's fucking weird. Aiden Moore says, you guys are whack, no joke! But you still watched. Ha! So thanks for the view, dickhead. 404 Malik said, Brockhampton is this generation's Odd Future. Isn't Odd Future this generation's Odd Future? Al Clinton says, you don't always need to bump to a song in order to feel it, man. Trey Woodall says, you guys are always the guys that focus on lyrics, flow, and instrumentals and how well they play together. Where's that on this review? I just heard I don't like it. So you didn't hear us actually reciting lyrics. You didn't hear us talking about the flows on Sister Nation. You didn't hear us talking about the crazy beat switches in the songs. If all you heard was I don't like it, then you simply were not listening. Or you want us to say out loud what's inside your head, and it just doesn't always work that way, dude. Can't be fucking bothered said, this album is cool and all, but I just finished watching Breaking Bad and I want to kill myself now. Not even Game of Thrones made me this emotional for fuck's sake. I still say Breaking Bad is overrated as fuck. Fight me, bitch. John Cullen says, I disagree. That is all. I respect the fuck out of that, John. I really, really do. And I wish there were more commenters who would be respectful. Respect. Mayhem Beat says, Dead in Hip Hop so underrated, almost at 200K. I totally agree, Mayhem. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate the big ups. We're getting there, man. Thanks to a lot of awesome viewers like yourself. So, yeah, I really, really appreciate you guys. So that's it for this thing that I just did because I felt like it. It's stupid. I know you probably hated it. I know. I don't know if I'll do more of these. Maybe if it's like a big review and there are a lot of dumbass comments. I should have done this for the goddamn Eminem video. Damn. Oh, well, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but didn't. Yes, and there is a JPEG Mafia review coming, so please don't flood the comment section with that. So yeah, so that's it. As usual, thank you for living, thank you for loving, thank you for being you, and I'll see you guys next time. Alright? Peace, bitches.